Hey, thanks for making it to Veterans Info Tab. I'm glad you made it today. Today I wanted to talk to you about your privacy, your information. And, with all of the stuff going on with identity theft and different scams and stuff, we have a lot of information with the VA. And how safe is our information with the VA? If somebody tries to, steal your identity, all that stuff, what can we do about it and how can we protect ourselves? Very important. Recently, I called the VA when I was updating my dependent status, and I did a video on the letter that came through asking for verification on dependent status. And during that conversation, the person I was talking with at the VA asked if I wanted to create basically a passcode. I think it was a 4-digit, if I remember right. God, hopefully I remember the digits now. I'm pretty sure it was a 4-digit, or it had to be 4 digits, whatever. Mine is 4 digits. I know that. That part I know. I remember what mine is. I do. I just don't remember if there was a limit, like, could it be up to 6 or up to 8 or whatever. It might just be 4. Anyway, I'm overdoing that. I came across some information with VA, and here I wanted to read through it for you so you can know how to protect yourself. The title is Secure Your VA Information with Multi-Factor Authentication. And I wanted to read through it to see what the VA is talking about, see if it's the same thing that I got, and share it with you. This came out yesterday, April 24th, 2023, and it starts off like this. In today's world, we're all challenged each day to protect our privacy and security, whether we're making online purchases, filing taxes, or accessing and managing online services and accounts. This challenge is evident in our personal lives and is true for veterans and VA. The good news is that a record number of veterans are now choosing VA's multi-factor authentication option, verifying their identity through more than one channel, such as a password and a text message code. So even if one credential becomes compromised, unauthorized users cannot bypass the second authentication requirement. It's a good idea. The MFA, which is the multi-factor authentication, MFA. So the MFA capability adds another level of security for when veterans log in to access and manage VA services and benefits. It's great to see our veteran user community embrace this option, said Charles Worthington, Chief Technology Officer at VA's Office of Information and Technology. Multi-factor authentication is currently optimal, but obviously it's a popular choice. Multi-factor authentication enhances the security of VA's digital interfaces, providing additional levels of protection. It combines multi-authenticator types based on information users know, e.g. a username and password, and information users receive, e.g. a code sent to the user's mobile phone via text message. VA's MFA, multi-factor authentication, allows users to select from assorted authentication methods that further protect the veteran's identity. The multi-factor authentication approach safeguards users' accounts from impersonation attempts and keeps them secure if a user's username and password are compromised. MFA also prevents potential account takeovers during additional online logins. I'm going to tell you this. Not only is it you with your information, sharing it with the VA has your information. Also, all the go-betweens like your VSO or a veteran service rep or a veteran service organization or an accredited claims agent or an attorney, your information's floating around, right? Your name, your social, your branch of service, all the things that the VA would be looking for. If it got into a criminal's hands, they could use that and impersonate you. So it's really important to make sure that your information is locked up, and this is a way to do it. So moving on here, it says Microsoft has reported more than 300 million fraudulent sign-in attempts to cloud services daily. It only takes one successful attack to breach your data, so protecting your personal information is vital. How MFA works. You must sign in with your account credentials whenever you have access whenever you access your personal health or benefits information on VA or non-VA website or app. After entering your credentials with MFA turned on, you'll be prompted to verify your identity another way. This additional authentication method is done using only a device in your possession, such as your mobile phone. VA websites and apps will send a unique code to your device through text message, phone calls, or supporting app. Once entered, this code will grant you secure access to your account. To prevent, and most of us have used this like with your bank account. Maybe you're signing in from a different computer or what have you, and your bank may say, hey, we just want to make sure this is you. Do you want us to email you, or do you want us to send you a text message with a, 6-digit, 8-digit code? That's what this is. To prevent fraud and identity theft, you must complete all the steps in the MFA process each time you sign into your account. VA is committed to helping you keep your information safe, and this added layer of protection could stop hackers from breaching your account and accessing your data. Remember, you can change your direct deposit online. So beware, right? I mean, this is important stuff. Whether it's to adhere to compliance requirements or to create a more robust multi-layered access environment for veterans, VA knows that implementing MFA is essential to the department's mission to safeguard veterans' data. We want to keep your personal information secure and out of the hands of hackers and other online threats by, it's got 4 bullets here, enhancing the security of VA's digital interfaces, adding another level of security when veterans log in, safeguarding users' accounts from impersonation attempts, and keeping users' accounts secure if a username or password is compromised. Don't skip the MFA step. VA and other sites often allow you to secure your accounts through MFA. This crucial, and it's optional typically, this crucial step serves as a warning system that prevents unauthorized attempts on your accounts, which could be the barrier between you and hackers. So, instead of wondering why you need an MFA enabled, consider turning on MFA now. And if you still do not, let's read that again. So, instead of wondering why you need MFA enabled, consider turning on MFA now if you still need to do so. This video shows you, and they have a video embedded into here that you can click on. And really, at the end of the day, good information. It's much, much better to have that extra layer of safety and security when it comes to your private information. So please consider signing up for the multi-factor authentication with VA. You can call them up if you can't fumble around to figure it out online. Give them a call. Give them a call and say, hey, I wanted to set up multi-factor authentication, or I want to, you don't even need to say that. You can say I want to set up, make sure I have extra security for my account, and I know there's some information out there on how to do that, and they can walk you through it. So with that, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you. Appreciate all the support, and I'll keep this information coming. Together we can do it, and remember, if we don't take care of each other, something went wrong.